Good evening, everybody. This is Shar, and you're listening to Ibiza Sonica. Today we are live broadcasting from the amazing and inspiring event Territori special live radio show. So here with me today, hoy esta tarde conmigo, Isa Sanz, directora de este increíble festival.
Buenas tardes y gracias por venir.
Claro, hola. So before starting, I want to give some information so you guys can actually listen to us on 95.2 FM if you're in Ibiza or Formentera, or you can actually follow the live streaming on www.ibizasonica.com and also download our free app so you can actually follow all our content on the app. Now, this is really important. This is the opening of this incredible festival today.
Yeah, that's the opening of the third edition.
How excited are you?
A lot. And I'm very happy this year because we have a very good team working, so we can now relax and enjoy the happenings.
So now today is the opening. It will be going on for 9 days, 9 días, until September 24th.
Yeah.
So quick question, because I mean you can find until the 25th. Now you can find all the information you want on www.territorifestival.com. Pero, ¿qué es Territori?
Territori es un festival de arte de performance, en el cual además de performance que ocupan la mayor parte de nuestra programación, también tenemos actividades pedagógicas, talleres, charlas. Sí.
You guys want to check out the program on the website because it's incredible. There are live performances, documentaries, right? This is a festival focused on art performing and a lot of content. There's a lot of soul into this festival. I really love the manifesto that you can find online, and you say Territori is Ibiza, Ibiza is Territori. What does it mean? ¿Qué significa esto?
Pues que es un festival inspirado en este territorio, en este contexto, en esta isla multicultural y queremos sentirnos parte de ella y que esta isla impregne y afecte y nos inspire para crear.
Muchas gracias, Isa. Today with me also more artists that just performed and we'll be interviewing them as well. So gracias, muchas gracias. ¿Y cómo estás ahora? ¿Qué vas pasando? ¿Qué es la energía que vas sintiendo ahora?
I feel very happy and relaxed and I really want to enjoy and welcome the artists because it just started. And yeah, we are having a few problems like flight delayed, but we are sorting.
In the flow, as always, Ibiza gives you what you need.
I have to tell you something, because I know it has been raining a lot in the north of the island in different places, and here we are like protected, like a miracle today.
This is actually Ibiza, and Territori is protected. It's holy, let's say. Gracias.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you guys. So stay with us right now. On the decks is Secretario, one of our, the team. I'm very happy to be here, and stay tuned.
My lovely one at dawn. Tennis in pension. I love so much your reaction. Soon it's gonna get in real hard. Erection. Soon it's gonna get in real hard. Erection.
guys are listening to the live broadcasting from directly this incredible Territori festival happening right now in Cala in St. Anthony. So I actually wanted to read you the manifesto that you can find on their website www.territorifestival.com, but I felt it's really poetic, so I want to read it to you to give you some more info about what's going to be happening from today until September 25th. Now, Territori Ibiza is an international meeting specialized in performance art. Since 2020, the island has been bringing together an outstanding selection of artists from all over the world who work with the body and also live and action arts. Territori is a space for committed creation, open to new processes and emerging local talent. The Territori team seeks to shorten distances and lose the fear of living arts. Performance art proposes an unrepeatable experience that connects the audience with artists through the body in a specific context linked to the territory of Ibiza. Without an audience, there is no performance. 9 days in full immersion thanks to an inspiring program, professional workshops, mentoring, documentaries, talks, exhibitions and workshops. Territori is Ibiza and Ibiza is Territori. Find out everything about this festival on www.territorifestival.com. You guys are listening to the live broadcasting of Territori Festival directly from here, Calo. Hi, you are Saúl García. Welcome, bienvenido.
Yes, I am Saúl García López, but I'm Cala Saúl.
Okay, so welcome.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm very good. We just screened our film from La Pocha Nostra, and it has been very emotional because it's the first time that I see it in the big screen. So that's
What a feeling.
it is. It is.
First of all, congratulations. Now, we want to say the title, which is 100 Ways to Cross the Border.
That's right. That's right. We are a troupe from originally from San Francisco, who has worked in the border between Mexico and the U.S. And much of our aesthetic choices come from that part of the world.
Very interesting. Now, you have an incredible, let's say, CV, curricula, right? So you work, where do you live?
I live in Norway right now, in Oslo. I'm a professor at the Isa Sanz that so.
But I love it because I feel like, because professor, yes, it sounds like a little stiff, but
It's stiff, but I'm a rebel professor. I'm not a normal professor.
that's what I wanted to know because that's how it looks like. You're a rebel professor, which I think is very healthy to give art to kids. And can you tell me more about this and about this festival, about transferring to students what's happening in the art world?
Yeah, I think it is very important to create bridges, generational bridges between people who's doing art and people who is not so familiar to art, right? And I think art is always an expression, a way of dealing with our own uncertainties as a human beings, and try to figure out our place in society. So art has that function, and always I have been encouraging in my work, through workshops, through exhibitions, through talks, through interviews like this, to try to promote that kids, teenagers, all human beings have the right to do art as a way to get to know each other and be better citizens of the world.
This is amazing. Being a citizen of the world, I feel art is like our passport somehow. We are like a vessel for, when we are artists, we can, yes, exactly, create the message, right?
Yeah. I think I believe in the art. I believe in the artist. I believe that is an expression in which we can express and we can tell and we can process the ways that we feel and the ways that we sometimes contradict with our own reality and the things that come together in our own reality, right? So it's through art that we can actually feel a much more complete human being.
I love this, and I was reading your little, a bio on the program, and it was saying your researches are for performance theory, pedagogy, directly in performance art, including indigenous approaches to the Americas, gender embodiment, ethnic nationality, identity. So such a strong personality is really, really inspiring. May I tell you that?
Yeah. Well, I think there's something that is very important is to acknowledge our ancestors. So we are not just individuals that come just out of the vacuum and we just land in this here in Ibiza or in Mexico or in the US or in Norway. We are people who we are a product of so many generations, so many experiences, so many histories. So by allowing ourselves to recognize that, we can, or we have the opportunity to expand our understanding of the human being, and that's what I believe that is a function of art.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for being here with us. And the last question is, how do you feel about this new, I would say, journey? And what are the next projects? And of course, good luck about this.
Good luck. You are saying goodbye to me. That was very short.
You can stay with me as long as you want. We have an hour. We'll be on until 9 p.m. You can stay here. You can look at that. Ciao.
Okay, I see. No, I think it's very important, especially specifically for a place like this, that is where the tourist industry, right, the people from other places come to the idea of have fun. But how do you promote as an identity, an island identity, with the people who lives here, who are the people from this land, right? And I think through festivals, through events like this, the Territori number 2, I assume, or 3, it's 3. Territory number 3. So there are events that brings people from the community and question things about identity, about what
Authenticity,
and what it is a real paella and what is not.
I love it. Thank you so much. We went really deep, and I love it. It's just, this is what it is, you know.
But deep doesn't mean not to have fun.
Right.
Yeah. So this is always to have fun, and the party continues everywhere.
Of course.
Yeah. All the time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So you guys want to stay with us until 9 p.m.? Gracias. We're going to be having another 2 artists today performing, and right now on the decks, Secretario.
Bad emotions, bad emotions, dancing, emotions, good dancing, bad, good dancing, bad dancing, bad dancing, good dancing moves, good dancing moves, bad dancing motions, bad dancing emotions, good dancing, bad, good dancing moves, good emotions, good talking, bad talking to people, good dancing to good people, talking, bad dancing, talking, bad talking people, talking, bad people, talking to people, moving your body, talking to good people, good dancing moves, talking to people, bad dancing moves, moving your body, talking to bad people, good dancing your body, bad, good dancing, moving your body, talking to bad dancing moves, emotions, moving your body, good emotions, moving your body, good emotions, talking to good, dancing your body, bad, bad dance, bad, talking emotions, emotions, good emotions, bad, bad emotions, good intense, talking, bad dancing. Talking to people.
You guys are listening to the live broadcasting of Territori Festival in Ibiza right here, and with me right now, Sarah Misselbrook.
Hey, how you doing?
I am good, but how are you doing?
I'm buzzing. Yeah, it's just such a privilege to be here on this beautiful island, and I've just done the live performance of Outside Inside the Forest, and my adrenaline levels are still like super high, and I'm ready to just kind of enjoy the week. And yeah, thanks to all the organisers for inviting me. It's been an absolute privilege.
This is amazing. Now, before we get into you, what you do, and your performances here at Territori, I just want to tell everybody that you can actually follow us on www.ibizasonica.com for all the live streaming, and also on YouTube, so you can actually see this beautiful artist here with me. Actually, we are here chit-chatting live, and also you're listening to on 95.2 FM if you're in Ibiza or Formentera, but actually you can see the performances as well, since we have been recording a few things. Now, Sarah, first of all, welcome. You are from the UK, but you live in?
I live in Catalonia. I live about an hour away from Tarragona, and it's in a remote, isolated olive farm in the middle of nowhere, in the mountains.
Really like the cliche of an artist, may I say?
It really is so cliched.
No, but I love it because I actually feel it. It's like that's how you recharge, right?
I think that's it. Like, I've just found my place. I found where I belong, and I realized that I can just be whoever I need to be. I can talk about whatever I need to talk about and make whatever I want to make. It's like I'm living in this blank canvas of some possibility.
You know, and again, my favorite word comes up. It also came up in the first interview: authenticity.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm away from everything. I feel like I'm away from anything too commercial. I feel like I'm away from anybody trying to tell me what I need to be or what I need to make or what I'm going to have to do to sell work or anything like that. And suddenly I find myself in this place where I can really try and connect with myself, connect with nature, connect with where I'm from, and then hopefully connect with the person that's actually experiencing the artwork.
This is amazing, and actually I was reading about you, what you do. You've been around for quite a while from your country, so I guess you're gathering a lot of, you're like a sponge, you're getting inspired.
Yeah, I think I was really limited when I lived back in the UK. I was in the city, I was like around where I always knew it, like this is where I was supposed to be. Like, you know, I was born there, I needed to work there, I had to make work to put in gallery spaces, I needed to get collectors and get gallery agents. And then suddenly I left the UK and I started exploring, and it just all made sense. Yeah.
And you bloom probably, right? Once you get out of that comfort, like ruled.
Yeah, it's like everyone's just said to me, you have to do this. This is your path. And then I've gone, no, I'm sorry, that's not for me.
Bye.
I'm out of here.
Now, actually, this also comes back to your performance, because I was listening to you. That was loud and that was amazing. Can you tell me more? Actually, so the title was Outside Inside the Forest. 5 minutes. Tell me more about this performance that you just did today at Territori.
Well, it's like a culmination of a lot of feeling and a lot of note-taking about various things. Primarily to do with Brexit, because I feel like there's this part of me that still really cares for where I was born. I care about the people, I care about the place, I care about my family and my friends. And this political situation that's making us more distant from each other. And I feel like all of these boundaries and barriers and borders don't actually help anyone in solve any kind of problem. And so that's how I was feeling at that moment. And so I kind of wrote it about that. And then the pandemic happened. And then I was feeling even more isolated, because I can't just go and see my friends or my family, see my parents. And so it was like more and more distant. And then I was like, right, how am I going how am I actually going to connect with anyone? So this is how this came about. It was like, right, just give myself a limited amount of time to try and connect with someone. If it's like shouting, and actually shouting is so good, it's so cathartic. Like just it's like exercise. You get your heart rate
Therapeutic.
totally, absolutely. Like, and you know, I'm up there and I was shaking, just physically shaking, because I've got so much adrenaline pumping through my body, shouting these words, and totally feeling this kind of response from the crowd, like, yes, we can hear you. Okay, yeah, I'm connecting with someone. This is what it's all about. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world, because the last 2 years has shown us that we can connect in different ways. You know, we can connect digitally. We don't have to be necessarily face to face. But can I just say, this is absolutely incredible to be here.
So happy that I can touch you actually, and I could actually hear you like live.
Yeah, this has made this edition of Territori so special, because it's the third one, but obviously they had the first two during the pandemic, so this is incredible. And I live in the middle of nowhere. I live very isolated, but that means that actually when these things happen, they become more important and more special.
Well, you know, also they say, as actually the title of your artwork says, the more within, the more outside, I would say, right? The more connected to yourself, the more you're like, you get far.
Yeah, because when I used to live in the city in the UK, I would see so many people on a daily basis, like walking past each other, but I had very little quality of communication and quality of engagement and quality of discussion and debate, and so there were so many people around me, but I wasn't really connecting with anyone.
And also, you know, the energy that takes to like entertain everybody, give, especially for an artist, right? It's like you need maybe silence, maybe nature. That's what you found, I guess.
Yeah, suddenly I found the place where I can just become completely connected with everything, and then I feel connected with everyone. And no one's there.
The place where you can be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally, completely naturally. I'm finding the roots of where it all matters. Like none of the rest of this stuff matters. Everything that matters is in that forest. That's what I've found.
That's amazing. So the last question is, you are going to be having another performance during this week. So are you spending the whole week in Ibiza?
Yeah, I am.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I've come over on the boat in my camper van, so that's been...
Oh, that's fun as well.
Yeah. So I can explore the island a bit. I have been here before a few times, and this is the first time I've been here at this time of year, and it's really nice. It's got a nice vibe to it. I'm going to do some exploring. The performance I'm doing next Sunday is up in San Juan, outside the church, and I'm going to be making lots of natural pigments with earth and soil. I want to go around collecting different soil from different places, and I just thought the word terra or tierra, the whole idea of actually collecting the soil and connecting with this island physically, like geographically, like topographically, like actually make something out of the soil, and I want to use it to create footprints and then wash people's feet afterwards, because there's going to be some kind of spiritual sort of religious undertone. But I love the fact that I can actually touch people this time as well, because otherwise it wouldn't be possible. I want to wash people's feet, and I want that.
Sounds amazing. So when is the next, again, you said Sunday, right?
Yeah, next Sunday at 12:30, San Juan.
Oh my God, well, this is fun. So thank you so much, Sarah. It was amazing.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
You guys want, again, to find out everything about the next few days happening at Territori at www.territorifestival.com. Ciao.
Ciao.
You guys are listening to the live broadcasting from Territori Festival in Sant'Antoni. This is Shar. We'll be with you until 9 p.m. This has been amazing. Just 1 hour to tell you a lot of information about this incredible festival ending on Sunday, September 25th. With me right now, Rong.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Did I say it right?
Yes, Rong. Yes, perfect.
So welcome.
Thank you very much.
I am in awe because I saw your performance. It was amazing. It was really intense. So before we go into the performance, I just want to say something about what you do. Where do you live?
I live in Surrey, in UK.
And you created this incredible performance. Do you want to tell me something about it? You want to describe it to me? Because it was really visual. We have a few videos of that. Do you want to give me your what's the visual situation of that?
So when Isa sort of approached me with coming to performing in Ibiza, and then she said to me, I love your body of work and I want you to bring this very strong female voice into Ibiza, and don't worry about too much of incorporate of what's happening here, but I wanted you bring your body and bring your body of voice here. And then I proposed to her with my hair painting, which is a performance I'm going to produce on Tuesday, my second performance. And then one day she went diving and she texted me say, while I was diving, I saw Macedonia, and then I was just like, wow, it's like Echo's hair. So my English name is Echo, so a lot of people call me Echo. And then I was like, Macedonia, what is that? And then she was like, oh, it's this really beautiful seagrass. Have a look, it's really magical. And then it really reminds me of your hair. We have to go diving together to really learn the movement. So I start research about Macedonia, and then I got really upset because it was so extraordinary to discover this amazing species has been lived for hundreds of thousands of years, and then to also kind of having this complex layer of Ibiza being world famous, being the heaven for clubs, for youth culture. And my husband used to come here in the 90s and photograph and document all the club scenes. So I kind of knowing Ibiza as in this really hippie, really cool, really avant-garde, really experimenting, but like kind of club culture. And then I suddenly got really drawn into this natural side of Ibiza, which is, I just found it is so magical. And then the more I read about it, the more I kind of notice the entangled with local people's desire to be respected, desire to be heard, that local language, the Catalan, and then people's protests about how to really looking after the Macedonia. Don't just come in here, club and jumping all the plastics and then leaving with beautiful Instagram stories, but not actually care about the land. So for me, I kind of thought, oh wow, I have to do, in fact, 2 of this performance dedicating to Macedonia.
So, sorry, it turns out that the avant-garde situation right now is being connected to the earth, turns out.
Absolutely, yes. So, and then we're coming back to the whole idea of this festival about territory. And then for me, it's kind of like the fact Macedonia is like this Mother Earth. It's kind of welcoming all these different species under the sea, like it's a home for thousands of different creatures and lives. And so in a way, the nature never give us territory, but we give a lot of territory. Like we have different nationality, we have different culture, we have different border, and particularly after COVID, like my motherland, China, I kind of briefly spoken about the fact with my mother, we haven't seen each other for 3 years, and I have no idea when can I allow to go back to China, because the zero COVID policy, like China is really closing its border. So in a way, our human is endlessly reinforce our borders and our territory, our control. But in a way, I kind of feel like we should learn from the Ibiza local people. We should learn from the local and learn from the nature to actually forget about the territory, forget about the border, to actually emerge, but not as in the human world, but also with other species, welcoming like Macedonia, like be a home, be this kind of breathing ground for all the other lives.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your performance. And it's been amazing to have you here. Also, like the other artists, it's like a wrap for us. We have 1 minute to go, and I wanted to thank you because we're going to be putting up a few videos of your performance, and it was really, really inspiring also to honor this incredible earth.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
This island is just really amazing. So Territori is Ibiza, and Ibiza is Territori.
Yes, absolutely. And then I just think to be able to perform in front of the sea, and then it's the first time for me, the energy, and also the local people were here way before my performance started. They were literally looking straight into my eye, giving me so much energy, and I really feel this magical energy from this land.
Thank you for the enthusiasm. So thank you everybody for actually spending this last hour with me, with us, with our artists, with the Territori Festival. You can find everything online, www.territorifestival.com. This is Shar, and bye. See you soon. This is Ibiza Sonica. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you.
Thank you, gracias.